Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, this is the Good Morning live stream. This is where we send out good mornings all around the beautiful blue marble we're living on. So, a good morning to you. Let's see what's going on in the markets. You know what? Let's pop over on this Discord. See somebody waiting. And it's Donnie, first man with the plan. We are live. Let's see here. Let's turn some sound up. And I do have the sound on the recording today, so that's beautiful. All you thousands of people watching on the YouTube live stream can hear me now. It's wonderful. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Any excitement in the pre-market? Not really. Not really. Interesting day yesterday, right? Tesla's bucking. Is the bucker. There's no doubt about it. It's on a run. Let's see here. What do we got? Netflix pre-market 363.48. Yes. What do we got here? UNG, natural gas. What kind of degen trades natural gas? Is there any money to be made trading natural gas? It's a tough road to hoe. Is Bilbo in a trade on natural gas? Yes, he is. It's beat up. It's super beat up. It's fucking winter. Now apparently fucking Germany's in the war. This is going to affect natural gas. I see it. I see the natural gas fund, especially the US one. Having a little spike here to the top side. We'll see what happens, right? It's a degen play. Not too many people trade it. It's a fucking train wreck waiting to happen. Definitely don't get overexposed. That's for damn sure. We got SPY pre-market down a little bit, about 1.5 points, down to 403.38. What else are we looking at? The E-minis overnight, sideways. Along with the dollar, right? Now, one thing I want to point out today, the dollar, right? The Dixie got a very tight daily range. We're stuck up underneath the weekly. Let's see here. Pretty much a sideways action on the dollar. I mean, we've had a little bit of volatility, not a lot at all. But you can see the E-mini futures just going sideways. Right here, when the pre-market started moving, had a little bit of volatility. Both of them on the top side of their daily range. Then you've got the dollar on the top side of the daily range. But right now, the dollar is stuck between this weekly and the daily. Tight daily, though. Bitcoin too. Bitcoin's got a real tight daily. What's Bitcoin printing right now? 22,904. Tesla 162.67 pre-market up again. Let's see. Actually, it's down a little bit. Where did we close yesterday? No, actually, it is up. It is up. We closed at about 159. I say we. Yes. Am I in the trade? Yes. A couple trades I put in yesterday. And it's wild too, because I really just started looking at the butterfly strategy and stuff. And this, I mean, there's not a lot of implied volatility. A lot of implied volatility is low right now. So I was looking for some strategies, take advantage of this environment. And I threw on a broken wing butterfly on Tesla and Netflix. And then I go over on the Tasty trade. Tony Batista, you are a rock star, literally. 5 minutes after I put on the trade, I go to YouTube, a video pops up, option trades. He does it every day, and he'll give some ideas of what he's doing. Those guys are pretty transparent over there. You can actually follow all those Tasty traders, see all the trades they put in. And like yesterday, Tom's on talking about, I didn't have a very busy day, didn't put in a lot of trades, only 70. 70 trades. Now, probably like 60, or actually more higher, probably 70-80% of them were rolls. So he's just, dealing with positions that are getting away with him, rolling for credits. But let's take a peek here. So I pop on his YouTube channel, and what did he put on? He put on a broken wing butterfly on Netflix. So I was kind of laughing. I was like, what the hell? Are we in sync here, buddy, or what? And what's even funnier, same strikes. Exact same strikes. So we were thinking the same thing. He's probably Must have been watching the same videos I was. Nah, just kidding. Those guys are pro options traders, man. They really know what they're doing. Really know what they're doing. And so then I took a look at Tesla, and these are call butterflies, right? So they're bullish positions, and is what you really want to do. You want to nail the short strikes, for maximum profit. I mean, I can give you a good example of actually what I did here. Let's pull up Netflix. I'll give you a quick example of what I am talking about. Let me pull up. Let's see. Where's my positions? There's Netflix. Trades. And March 17th expiration. 49 days left. So this is what I did. Netflix closed yesterday. Let's see. On the daily. Yeah. Whoops. Let's go to 4 hour. There we go. 10% up, I think. Let me see here. Let me turn on extended trading. There we go. Turn off this PB. There we go. Yeah, so Netflix closed right at about 364. So like 364.66. It's down to 363.48 pre-market. So it was what I've done. Whammo. And here is 4 hour. Let's just go to daily. So price right now 363.3. So is what I did. I bought one 390 call, sold two 395 calls, and then bought a 405 call. And so ideally here is what I want to do when this is getting closer to expiration. I want this price action to pin the short strikes, right? Or the two calls I sold, the 395. So by the time I'm wanting to close this trade, if the Netflix price is at about 395, it was a nice profit. I think it was about $1,000, I think. Something right around there. Minimum exposure, I think the trade itself, what was it? It took like $400 in buying power. The thing is though, and I posted it yesterday in the Discord, if you want to go and look, now did I put it in? I think I put it in the regular chat. Yep, there they are right there. And so the Netflix trade, one thing I told people to look at, and when you're getting into these positions, and this is what you can do with options, especially on the Tasty Works, they're going to give you a percentage of probability, right, of getting your profit, and then a probability of getting 50% of your profit. So the pop was 76%. The probability of getting 50% profit, 84%. So you literally can go on here and you can just mess around, set up trades, right, and see what's going to give you a really high probability or a percentage of probability to get your profit. So I was messing around. This is a no-brainer trade in my opinion, and that's on Netflix. And then I started fishing around with Tesla. And is what I did on Tesla is that I bought a 165 call, sold two 170s, and bought a 180, right? The pop on that was 70%. The probability for 50% profit was 86%. Kind of a no-brainer, right? So I'm just going to let those play out. There's really not too much adjusting to do on those. So we're just going to see what happens, especially when it's 21 days at expiration. My plan is hopefully that I have literally pinned these short strikes on both those trades. That's ideal, right? But to get any profit at all, very high percentage. So it was a no-brainer. Go for trades. That's where I was going with that. Wanted to cover that real quick. And Netflix actually looking good. I'm also real quick. February 2nd, pretty important day for earnings. All right, we got Apple, we got Google, we got Amazon. Am I looking to make some plays in that? Yes, I am. Yes, I am indeed. What's the date today? 27th. Ideally, let's see, man. Let me pull up this calendar real quick. I think the 2nd is on Wednesday. Am I correct? Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Let's see here. Wednesday is the 1st. Yep, so the 2nd. The 2nd is Thursday, so I got time. So the beginning of next week, I'll be looking. I'll be searching around, looking for some trades. I want to look at the charts. And this is what a lot of options traders don't do, right? They're stuck. They're on implied volatility rank. They're not really analysts, right? A lot of them really aren't technical analysts at all. They just go with the volatility, right? And that's what's great about options. There's so many great strategies you can put in, especially defined risk. When you have small accounts, you build an account better. You can start doing some undefined risk trades. But as we know, if you're selling premium, you got to be real careful, man. You got to be real careful. So let's see here. So I was looking at, you know what, let's take a quick little peek while we're waiting for this market to open, because Bitcoin hasn't been doing much either. Not much to talk about there. But here's Apple. When I'm looking at Apple, here's on the daily. I mean, is there some bear div setting up? Yep. Fishers look strong. The trend is to the top side. Look at the volatility. Volatility started to expand, positively correlated to get this move. You can see it was negatively correlated on this contraction. What are we on, the daily? Yeah, I gotta flip this up here. Let me change. There we are. Yep, 5. Let's put this on a 10 real quick. I flipped it back to a 5. There you go. This contraction right here. Boom, boom, boom. Negatively correlated. Started to move to the top side. It ebbed and flowed right into an expansion. Positively correlated. You get the continued move. Volatility went flat, right? I do like what entropy's showing me right now. No doubt about that. And the Fishers do look good. But when I talk about there's bear div, right, between price action and log returns. This is a returns oscillator. Price action follows returns. That's why if you're using anything else for divergence, you're behind the 8 ball, man. You're using something that's lagging, built on price action. Probably RSI, stochastic, MACD, things of that nature that people love to use div on and wonder why they always get wrecked. Well, that's because it's lagging. You're behind it, right? If you want to get in front of the 8 ball, you got to use returns, because returns always make the move first. Price action will follow. And just the cherry on top, we've correlated that returns oscillator. So when you do start getting some of these moves played out, you can look at the correlation and say, hey, man, is this something that's really going to play out? Should I take this trade? Things of that nature. So yeah, it really works out. But at the same time, this is setting up bear div, right? So if you're new to divergence, higher highs on price action, lower highs on the return oscillator. That's setting up bear div. But at the same time, on the bottom side of the price action, right, you've got what? Higher lows. On the bottom side over here, you've got lower lows. So that bear div's just setting up hidden bull. That's all that's doing. And this is what moves the markets, right? Divergence, the imbalance in buy and sell pressure. And I can show you on so many different time frames the ebb and flow in the price action of the market. It's all being driven by divergence, all of it, especially the big moves. And so you're looking for continuation divergences. You're looking for trend changing divergences. Now, I look for trend changing divergences on the high time frames most of the time. It's a little easier on lower time frames when you're scalping. We got a great indicator. We just got pure variance, right? And if I see divergence setting up and the variance starts taking off and you get an outlier and it's playing out bull div or bear div or any of the continuation divergences, right? Hidden bear, hidden bull. It's a no-brainer trade, and you're most likely going to go in and have an outlier. These are ways to front run these positions, right? When you see that div setting up big time. So that's something to look into if you're just starting to get turned on to our stuff. Yeah, man, good times. But so Apple, Amazon, and Google, definitely interested. Here's Apple on the 5-day, right? And if you're trading crypto and traditional stocks, don't get these time frames mixed up. Don't be looking at traditional stocks on a 7-day chart or a weekly chart. You got to get down here on the 5-day. That's a week for traditional stocks. Don't go to the monthly. Go to the 21-day. Some people like to go to the 22. Everybody knows I like that 369 philosophy. I'll stick to it. So the 21 days perfect for me. But Apple looks good. Now, is it setting up some hidden bear? Yeah, it's setting up some hidden bear. But the Fishers are telling me a story. The DLP's telling me a story. We literally, our predictor model flipped to the top side back here on Apple on the 5-day chart as it was heading back into random price action. More times than not when you see this. Now, not all the time. This thing is just going to turn down and go into trend, right, to the top side. Continue that trend. So we'll see what happens. I like the volatility. It's literally falling off a cliff, negatively correlated, right? But Bilbo, that's not negatively correlated, right? The Pearson correlation's on the top side of the zero threshold here. It's all about slope. I've gotten in an argument so many times with a previous associate that it was just incredible because he didn't understand it was all slope. But the guy's not a trader, right? He's a builder. That's all he does. So he doesn't understand the things that we are bringing forth through all these indicators, which is fine. A lot of people don't get it. The ones that do get it, you're on the right side of the 8-ball. That's for damn sure. Right side of the 8-ball. But I like this. I always love contracting volatility. And now we're talking about volatility percentile. I've tried to turn some other options, guys. It's the guys at Tasty Trade. They're stuck in the implied volatility, right? They don't even want to learn about percentile and things of this nature, or what we've put together. This entire market, right? It's all volatility expanding and contracting percentile wise, and it's all the breaks and correlation. It's going to give you a good idea. Once you use it for a long time, you'll start to see the ebb and flows and how the correlations break. And usually when you're contracting negatively correlated, as soon as you get expansion, it's literally going to go up, start heading back up, positively correlated, and you're going to get a pump. And these are the times, like right here, you start looking for the divergence. So during this contracting volatility, right, started sloping down negatively correlated. What kicked off this move right here? What kicked off this move? Well, let's go back. I mean, we're talking the returns oscillator way back here. Look, you got a higher low right here. You got a higher low, you got lower low. So bam, immediately. We got literally 5 weeks, over a month on the 5-day chart, this thing's been moving to the top side. It has set up some hidden bull though. So, and you can see right now, we had a positive candle, or we had a positively correlated candle on the way up. Now the returns oscillator is turning down, and we're seeing a nice positive correlation. So we're going to have to keep, this is a 5-day. And when you see something like this, but overall you're bullish on this asset, you need to be able to drop down through these time frames, right? You need to really see what's going on. And if something lower you see is going to ebb and flow up into this 5-day, and either going to keep the returns oscillators going to come down, really just doing like a little bullish reset, not moving down, is what you want to see. When is this 5-day candle? Yeah, we just got a new one. So you want to see it lose its positive correlation. If you see this down move on the returns oscillator, you see a pink candle down here, you literally will probably be seeing price action go sideways or just a little bit down while you get that bullish reset between price action and returns. The Fishers are telling me that's probably what's going to be happening. So ideally here, let me see here. I mean, we literally, are we going to get a lower low? No. I mean, this thing's going to stay up here. I'm really, because of where the returns oscillator is and the hidden bear setting up, I'm waiting on the correlation, right? So pretty much 5-day until this candle closes. I'm down here on the daily and I'm just looking. And like we just went through it, setting up hidden bull. The bear div is setting up hidden bull. But when you're getting, especially, I mean, if you look right here, I mean, it pretty much rejected off the zero mean down here. This is the little bit of pullback. I mean, we got a pullback from 143 to about 139, right? That was that div playing out. Never set a bearish candle though. So yeah, pretty cool here, especially that it's below the zero mean. It lost its. There's no correlation right now on the down move. So that is telling me this is setting up hidden bull for a move higher. It'd be different if this returns oscillator pink right here. If you saw a pink candle underneath, I'd be like, okay. Or if you saw a blue candle, my bad. If you saw a blue candle underneath, you got to watch out. We could get a nice strong pullback off this bear div. It's not happening though. And the Fishers are strong. I mean strong. Fishers look great. Hell, let's see here. 2 of them just literally are in lockstep right here. There's the 3rd and the 4th. Just crossed up the mean of the bands as they're expanding. And we're trending. We're not even close to the second deviation band down here on the trend at the top side. So I really don't think this is over. This could play perfect for earnings. And the earnings are up. The earnings are definitely up. Let me see here. Where did I just... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here's a projection. Yeah, 1.94 billion. Is that what that is? So up big time. You can see Apple slumped, right? Apple slumped big time. Quarter one projection of 2023, right? February 2nd, getting ready to come out. They look pretty good. They really do. So the dividends. We'll see what happens though, man. We'll see what happens. These markets are, a lot of people are in denial right now, which is okay. This is what these markets do, man. Everybody's like, oh my God, is the bull run back? What's happening? Is this just a nice little bounce? Well, one good thing about these markets, you will find out. You will find out. That's why. I mean, now if you're not trading options and you're trading futures, you need to be on the low time frames. None of what I'm talking about even matters. None of this even matters. You're down here on intraday time frames. Like right now, I'd be looking at the 4 hour, then I'm jumping to the 90, the 45, the 33, the 15. That's where I'm gonna I'm gonna dig my foxhole right here in the 15 minute, okay? And then I'm gonna be looking for entries down here on these lower time frames. It's simple as that. None of this high time frame stuff means shit. You need to learn how to use a workflow intraday. If you are trading the futures, that's the only way to do it in my opinion, because on these low time frames, this is where all the volatility, this is where all the algos are. Right, they're down here, trading down here. You need to be able to ride the coattails of these algos. And if you're using traditional TA, you're not going to be able to do that, right? Usually when you're entering, the algos are exiting. When you're exiting, the algos are entering. You're always on the other side of their trades. That's why a lot of P&L I've seen, we're talking like traders that think they have good P&L, we're talking like 25 to 35% shit like that. How is that winning? That's not even close to winning. So that's why we're trying to save one trader at a time to get them over to alpha trading, right? But a lot of people don't want to put in the work. And let's be honest, a lot of people just want signals, right? A lot of people just want signals. They don't want to put in the work it takes to become a professional trader, right? They want to rely on somebody else, right? That's which is insane to me. We're talking about money. That's what people that have financial advisors and shit. Hey, I got a newsflash for you. Most of them, they are fucking clueless, man. They're all in an echo chamber. They're all trading the same way. It's pretty ridiculous. Become your own financial advisor. That's what I'm telling all my young nephews and nieces, man. It's like, what are you doing, right? Why are you out here? You should be at home learning this stuff. Get ahead of the curve, because none of your friends are probably doing. Although my nephew does have one friend, he trades options. Kid's smart as hell though, really smart kid. Sahil's his name. Give him a little shout out. Maybe he'll watch the stream. But yeah, but he's one of those YOLOs, right? He'll buy some calls, buy some puts, just ride the fucking premium train. So he's had some big wins. He definitely has had some big wins, but when you trade nothing but when you're buying premium, you're not going to win a lot. There's been a lot of studies done, man. Options are made to sell. We're in this weird IV environment right now in options, though, and there's not a lot of volatility. There's not a lot of premium to sell, put it that way. And I've only been studying options for a couple years, right? And I don't know shit. I'll be honest. I mean, I talk about them and stuff, and people that have no clue about options are like, oh my God, this guy knows about options. It's like, not really. I know people have been doing it for a couple decades, and they're still learning. Options is a rabbit hole that you'll never find the bottom of. You'll never find the bottom of the options rabbit hole. There's always new strategies being built. That's what's cool about this Tastyworks program. They should pay me or something, right? Is that you can just go in here and just set up random trades, make your own, look for the probability, the percentage of probability, right? The probability of getting 50% of your profit. And when you get those high marks like that, you're like, this is the banging trade. The probabilities are on your side. That's exactly how I trade futures. That's exactly how I want to trade the options. All right. While we are getting an upgrade to our projection boss. When we get that, this thing's nailed, especially for selling premium. Because some of the best undefined strategies that you can throw on are strangles, right? You're selling. So let's go. And that projection boss is going to give you especially if you're buying, or if you're getting in options trades 45 to 60 days out in that area, you need to be able to project and see how out in time where like the 68.3 Laplace distribution range is, where the 95.4% Laplace distribution range, where's the second standard deviation normal distribution, right? Where's the third standard deviation? Maybe even in the first standard deviation. Especially, you get an IV rank around 50, little over 50, strangles, man, boom, boom, boom. You throw on those strangles. But you need to know what strikes, right? Or you're just pissing in the wind. You need to see where those probability levels are out into the future. And we do have an indicator to do that. We've been using it on crypto for a while. There's some things that need to be upgraded in the code so we can do it on non-continuous markets. That's what happens. The data gets all screwed up in non-continuous markets. We see it all the time. So yeah, we'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it running. 924. I almost talked our way right into the market open. But yeah, keep that in mind. Netflix, or Apple, Google, Amazon, all have earnings on the second. What do you think is going to happen in these markets when you get three of the big boys all having earnings on the same day? The shit's going to be flying around. So the key is to get on the right side of it. But like I said before, right, there's not a lot of opportunity to sell premium right now. So it's pretty much buying premium. And but that's why I set up those butterflies, right? That's why I set up those butterflies, just because it becomes like a defined risk trade, all right? And there's only so much I could lose, and the risk reward and the probability on 50% of profit was literally so high on both of them. It's just like I couldn't stop my hand from clicking, click, 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 buy, buy, buy. Had to do it. Let me see here what we got in here. All right, we got Jeff and Yasha, time to fly. Yeah, I know a lot of people are busy. All good. All good. Pretty sure Yasha had a stream this morning, but the audio was jacked again, right? Was that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, man. Dude, fucking... it's like a minefield trying to do all this shit.
Yeah, apparently Discord is messing with it, so I have to turn off the Discord the next time I do it, which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird because I mean, like, what it's not affecting it right now, right? I'm doing live stream on YouTube.
No, the Discord affects when I stream on TradingView.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm streaming on, I've got OBS up and we're streaming live on YouTube and we got Discord open. So yeah, it's something specific to TradingView.
Something specific to TradingView and Discord that don't. But the thing is, the first time I did a TradingView stream, I did have Discord open and it worked fine. So I really don't know, but I need to double check things.
They could be trying to silence you.
No comment, bro. No comment.
And I know Yasha will not be silenced.
Yeah, just my videos.
Just the videos.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I was thinking of actually leaving it up and see if I can do an overlay of sound on the YouTube one, but in the meantime, I took it offline. So.
Right. Nice.
But, I'm not going to redo that whole video stream just to talk over the thing. I was thinking it was like play music, like electro pop music or something.
Right.
Trance music or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually have seen silent TA streams where they just put up charts.
Yeah.
So, I've seen that. Right. But not on TradingView, they don't allow that.
No. Yeah, they've got some little quirks. They're a trip over there, man. They're a trip.
Yeah, sorry.
Biggest problem.
I think are working out the kinks in their system because they have some things with it, but sorry.
The biggest problem that I've seen, and I'm just going to make an assumption here, is that these guys running TradingView, the mods, everything, they're not traders.
No.
They are not traders.
I don't think they even, tell anybody that they're traders. They're just mods for a site.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, boys and girls.
Yeah. I guess that they, obviously they have some people within their organization who know something about trading, but
somebody's got to be trading.
Generally speaking, they're not. It's not a trading outfit. It's a website outfit that provides a tool for traders, and that's it. That's all they do.
Right.
So, but unlike us, where we do both. We are actually traders, and we provide tools for traders.
Here's a quick little
on their platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this thing doing? Ba-da-ba. So the variance right here on Apple, right? I mean, you can see, look. Let's see. I mean, this thing changed so fast, but you can see, right? Variance positively correlated, had a little outlier there. Variance came down, negatively correlated. What happened? Variance turned back up. Correlation broke, positive. Move continues, right? Variance starts coming down, negatively correlated. Move continues. I like this. This is what you want to see in variance, and this is why these moves continue. Right? When people have no clue what variance is, or let alone can get an indicator like this, there's none. Not that I know of. It's one at Alpha Trading. And this is the most simple thing to read. It's ridiculous. You just got to understand what variance is. And variance is a spread of data around the mean. It's simple as that. Where's the data spreading to? The standard deviation of returns is volatility. It's all about volatility. It always comes back to volatility. And so when that data spreads from the mean, it's going out to standard deviations or Laplace distribution level, probability percentage levels. There is a difference. Let's not get it confused. There are no standard deviations with Laplace distribution. Now, Laplace and normal distribution, all their levels are probability percentage levels, but when it comes to normal distribution, those are standard deviations. It's just, yeah. Let's see here. So let me get rid of that. Boop! All right. Now, what do we got? 1 minute. All right, let's go back over here on the VRE. Let me get rid of that. One little drawing. See what's happening over here. Tesla fighting the good fight. Netflix. Let's see, where's the new daily range? Tesla's going to open up above theirs, no doubt about it. Probably you're going to see Netflix open up below. Actually, we're going to see a move in Netflix today. I was like, okay, where's the daily range? You see, yesterday was pretty big. What happened? Pretty much, it just ranged, man. There wasn't a lot of movement. There wasn't a lot of movement at all. This is a 15-minute chart, by the way. It'd be different if this was a daily. This is massive. Nothing, though. So, what happened? Where'd the daily range go on Netflix? Guys, you see how tight it is? It pretty much, the center went up just a little bit. Today, though, this thing is 33 cents wide. Very tight range on Netflix. Considering we opened up below it, that's a little bit of concern. You're going to want to see right here. And look what happened. I mean, you got this weekly level right here. Hold on, let me make sure. Which one is it? Yeah, is that the top? Didn't we already go to, where is this weekly? Give me 1 second. There it is, top of the weekly, 337. So that's the R2. Man, when I get all these apps running, this everything just slows up like mud. So that's the R2 on the weekly. No problem. Netflix can run this last day. Because the top side of the weekly range is right there, 383. That thing gets to 383. I'll be out of my trade faster than you can fucking bloop. So what was that pin? 390? Let me see here. 395 actually. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably sit in it. Wait for that 21 days out. Okay, so yeah, Netflix, tight daily range. Now, Tesla, on the other hand, let's see here. What kind of range do we got? 158 with fan. Not bad. I mean, hell, man. About $1.50. About $1.50 range. Definitely wider than Netflix, but still looking good. And Tesla's on a mission. It was a good earnings call, like I said yesterday. I listened to it. I totally degened out. I wanted to hear what Elon had to say, and it was a good call. The markets obviously responded well. Let's see here. What else? What's that natty gas? What's natty gas doing, man? Well, it opened up above its daily. That's good, and it's right there. Center's just right below the 68.3 Laplace to the downside. Where's that top side? Hold on. Oh, candle's right on it. Is that what's going on? Wait a minute. No, that's a top. Is that the top side of 68.3? It sure is. So that's actually good. Daily range is right inside the middle and the bottom side of the new daily range. So a bounce here, if it does come down, I'm pretty sure the top's right here. It's definitely been tested close enough, within a couple pennies actually. So if Natty Gas wants to run to the top side, And that's the thing with natural gas. Is there volatility in it sometimes? Yeah, but it's hard to peg the move, man. You just never know. There's so many fucking variables in that market. It's ridiculous. You never know what the hell the thing's going to do. So bottom line, get in a trade. Maybe you catch the move. That's exactly what I did. And it's a defined risk trade. March 17th expiration. So got nothing to worry about. Okay. Dollar. Dollar just shot right up to the center of its weekly. And we've been talking about this. The dollar is on the struggle bus trying to get through their weekly ranges for literally like the last 5 weeks, maybe longer, 6, 7, maybe even 2 months. The dollar has been struggling to get by, but that dollar went on a bull run, right? I mean, and there was a ton of bear div on macro time frames. You're seeing it, and it's holding the price. It's still holding this data set down. So we'll see. If the dollar breaks out, these markets are going to go to shit again. As long as this dollar is staying under its weekly ranges and just continues to get battered down, we're going to see nice rise in these markets. But we know there's always outliers, right? Tesla being one of them right now. I mean, it's running. The Tesla bears are getting absolutely wrecked. At some point, you need to drop the gang affiliation and just be a fucking trader, man. Learn how to read the charts. Get out of the bear gang. I know it's fun to be a bear. It is fun to be a bear. But sometimes you got to be a bull. Sometimes you got to be a bull. And that's what's great about options. You can be a bull, right? You could sell a put. That's bullish, right? Selling calls is bearish. So, but you're selling premium. That's what's great about options. And you realize real quick, these things, dude, options were made to sell. In my mind, I mean, you hear a lot of other people saying it. Here's Netflix right at the bottom of its daily almost, right now. Getting a nice little push here. But this is what's got me excited about these earnings plays next week, right? The big three there. Yeah, Apple, Google, and Amazon. Could be. I mean, you got an IV rank 43 on Amazon, 35 on Google. Apple's a 33. So yeah, this is going to be real interesting. You can see usually there's a lot of high IBR rank. Man, there's not. I mean, Jesus, most of this shit is so low, it's ridiculous. This is the tasty default watch list I'm looking at. Yeah, a lot of low. I mean, the highest is what we got here. Who are you? Who are you? Chipotle. When does Chipotle have earnings, man? Let me see here. Because they're looking to hire 15,000 employees for burrito season. I just saw that little snippet somewhere. So you're going to hire 15,000 employees. Yeah, that's right. Earnings are on 2.7. This could be an interesting play too. The old Chipotle. They do got good food. I like the Chipotle, man. I like the Chipotle. All right, let's see. What else? The old dollar. Dollar limp dickin'. Yeah. Let's take a look here. Yes, the RMLR, ladies and gents. Let me see something real quick. In the settings here. Okay. Just getting some. Oh, that's why it's on a 15-minute. Good Lord. I was like, what chart is this? There we go. Come back. Let's see. This is actually SPY. So let's see what's happening here. Pull you down into reality. Oh, that's why I got a projection boss on. What is happening? I do like this. Where's the 9 at? Or the 11 length? Where's the 11 length? Okay, what kind of price action we got up here on SPY? 409. Okay, I was talking about 410 the other day. You can see. Yesterday, ran right up to that 11 length RMLR, all right, and just halted. You know, it makes a run today. You're going to see SPY up here around 409, 410 if it wants to run. For sure. And we've actually the 30 length it literally is bouncing perfectly off the 33 length power mean. Then we just had the intersection of the 11 length right up through. And exactly what usually happens. You get those intersections, man. Right to the top side. This actually looks really strong. SPY looks strong. Here's what I wanted to do. Let's take a peek. Daily. And this is just a daily. Let's pull this down a little bit. I know this, for people just watching this for the first time, this is gonna, what the hell is he trading? Star charts? No, man, this isn't star. This is what you need to learn, is what this is. Netflix on the daily. You can see what's going on here. I bet that's got to be the 11 length. Yeah, so that's the 11. Just wow. Wow. Look at the 30 bouncing off the 33 here too, man. Just looks strong. And you pop the 11 length on. It's overhead here. So if this move needs to continue, definitely need to get up. You see Netflix get up here above like 471.5. Or 371.5, 372 area. That's good to move because you can see we're not even up into second standard deviation band on. Here, let me get this correct read here. Turn off the 11. Yeah, we're not even at the first SD band on the 30 length, and we aren't even at the first on the 11 length. I mean, this thing, it definitely has room to move to the top side of these deviation levels of the band or of the RMLR. Not bad. I can see that happening. So that's a Netflix on the daily. What's it look like on the weekly? Strong? Can you say strong? Yeah, it looks real strong. Got the 30 still way down here, man. This thing starts working its way back up. You can see what happened, right? When you had the price action just going sideways. As soon as you had that intersection within a couple candles, right to the top side. So, boom. But we got the 33 length power mean back down here at 250. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't see that happening. I do not see that happening. Where we at on the monthly? Stuck between them. But look, when you got the bounce right here, right? Just had a few more candles of a down move and then right back up. Right back up to the top side. So you got the 11 length above, the 30's down. Let me make sure because I've seen some weird. No, I was wrong. That's the 11 length on the bottom, 30's on top. So that's actually good. I want to see this 11. This will, when this month closes, this is going to turn up hard. It's going to turn up hard. You'll probably see it about 225, something like that. But yeah, no, that actually looks good. That looks good on a monthly. Let's go back to a daily. That was Netflix. Now I want to run through. Actually, Tesla is going to be looking yoked. Let me see here. What is this daily? Which one's which? Yeah, all right. So the 30 is heading down. Obviously, the 11's heading up. Do likey. And we were down here on some like 2, 3 SD bands, right? We're on the 2 SD on one, 3 SD on the other. So, of course, this thing goes sideways and bounces right off the 30. Right to the top side. That is the 30 again, right? Jesus. No, the 11. My bad. I'm going to do something with the colors in here so I know immediately which is which. Obviously, you can see. Hard to tell. You really got to shut one down to see what the other one is. Especially on the chart. I haven't been looking at it too much, so I really don't remember what was what. You see the 5-day. Right, I just told everybody not to look on the weekly, and I'm over there looking on the weekly. Here's the 5-day. Tesla, you beast. You freaking beast. Okay, so where's the 33 power mean on the 5-day? 218. Do I think that's going to happen? Well, I'll tell you what. This 5-day candle closes above the RMLR here. Yeah, I 100% think it's going to happen. Did he just throw out a 100 percentile? Here, let's go 98. How's that? We'll make everybody happy, all the haters. We'll just go 98%. Nothing's ever 100% probability, right? No. Or is it? Sometimes you think it is. Some of the moves we get, these indicators are pretty damn powerful. All I got to say about that. If you don't know anything about it, you need to come to Alpha Trading. You need to come into the Discord. The link's in the description of all our videos. We're going to give you a set of free tools. And we're getting to the point where we're at some point here. We're going to be putting a lot of the problem is the Discord's a little crowded. And literally we have about 20 to 30 channels that have a lot of just educational material that really all needs to be put into a centralized doc that we can just have under one freaking channel. All you got to do is click the link. It takes you externally to the doc where you can read all the educational material. That ideally is what I want to do, but obviously this isn't a fucking dictatorship, right? Us six, we really, I mean, we like to get on the same page with everything we do. So we'll see what happens. We already got rid of a few channels. It's just not so, the new people that come in, they don't really see all the channels we have. Well, that's the thing. I want new people to be able to go into this doc and just be able to look at the information. I mean, yeah, we talk about these indicators all the time. They're like, yeah. If they literally can bite into something, right, and really get, because a lot of people like to see the guts. Okay, well, how's this working? What are you even talking about? So that's what I'd like to do anyway. For any of us alpha trading founders that are listening, maybe if we let people into that doc where they could actually get read stuff, more stuff about what we do. They're just technical stuff. Some people are like that. And I'll be honest, if you're going to be a professional trader, those are those people. Right? I mean, we can hype it all we want, but if they don't have anything to read, yeah. We can give you the free volatility starter pack, but it's more than that, man. Right? Because we all know our entire indicator package, at some point, if you want to become a professional trader, you're definitely going to go that route. And we are pretty much giving our stuff away. We've always been like that from the beginning, right? It's like retail traders, they've lost a lot of money out there. The algos have been gobbling up. They've been gobbling up retail traders' money for decades now. Decades. Yasha, when did algorithmic trading pop on the scene? Wasn't it like the early 90s or something? Yasha's talking, but we do not hear him. Or was it the mid-90s? I can't even remember for sure. I think it was right around the early 90s. God, has it been 3 decades now? If it has been, hey, you know why? You know why everybody been getting wrecked. Anybody can. Bull markets make people look smart. Right? Bull markets make everybody look smart. All you got to do is get in, ride the bull, baby. Grab it by the horns, ride it. It's when you get into that bear market or you get a lot of volatility. This is what wrecks people. Wrecks them hard too. You got to be able to know how to trade all these market conditions. Yes, you do. But a lot of people are afraid to short sell and do things afraid to get into options. Have no fear, right? Put some brain power behind this stuff. Learn. And these bands are actually pretty damn tight. You want to be honest on the 5-day. I do like this Tesla move, man. If this 5-day candle closes up, and it's going to be right about the end of the month when it closes, literally going right into the earnings of those big three, right? We already know Tesla had its earnings, but this could be real powerful, especially if the market it responds very bullish on Apple, on Amazon, on Google. It could pull the whole market up, man. It really could. Those are 3 really big companies. So let's see what happens here. So that's the 5-day, 21-day on Tesla. Yeah, 21 days is going to look ugly. But what's happening right now, look, we're down here, 3 SD band on which one? I'm going to do these color changes later too, so I know. Yeah, so you're literally the 30 length RMLR. And look at that predictor, man. Look at that predictor change and this move. This predictor on high time frames is literally ridiculous. You could trade this blind. This isn't in the free volatility starter pack though. And I don't like to tell anybody to trade shit blind, but when you're on a macro time frame, this predictor's powerful, man. It really is. And so what am I looking at? You're down here at the 3 SD band. You literally, right? That 21-day candle closed below it. You don't see that often. You really don't. It almost pulled the 2 SD. The second standard deviation was right at the third standard deviation band of the RMLR. Opened up, did a 1 SD move, and then the rest is history. Tesla was like, okay, that was the low down there at 101.50 or whatever. And wham! I mean, guys, do we realize this thing's pumped like 65% in one 21-day candle? Pretty powerful move for Tesla. So what do I think's happening here? Do I think this 33 power mean is going to get tested? Man, it's at 250. If you're a Tesla bear right now, you better wake the fuck up. That's all I got to say. This would be a great time to evaluate your life before you get wrecked. Because I do think that this 33 power mean on the 21 day is going to get retested here. Why do I say that? Well, number one, you're at the 3 SD band of the RMLR. You don't get there very often without mean reverting. I mean, look where that freaking mean is. I mean, all fucking crazy. Tesla's market cap's gonna gobble up the known universe at some point. And I don't know if you've heard that Chamath video, man, where he talks about Tesla, where he talks about Tesla stock being worth 10 grand. Go listen to that. He'll wake you up. I love when that guy talks. I mean, he's just super smart dude. Super smart guy. Let's see here. And I like to listen to super smart guys, because I've never said I'm a super smart guy. I know I'm not a super smart guy, but you know what I do? I work hard. I work real hard. So that's what you do, man. If you're not blessed upstairs, all you got to do is work harder than everybody else. And that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Tesla looks good, man. Wow. RMLR 11. Okay, and now obviously, right, this move started. We're just getting the intersection right here, right? So this 11 length, you're going to want to see this turn up, right? Or this is a magnet, in my opinion, right here. That even makes me more bullish on Tesla, seeing that. 100%. What's it at right now? Fuck, it's already up 3.5% today. We're up at 365. All right, Tesla bears, getting ready to get a green dilly right up the bung. You better wake up. You better wake up, man. And that's one thing about our indicators. You got to learn to trust them. You got to understand about deviation levels and what happens when you get that far out with mean reversion. So, get it. Get it. That's Tesla. I'm very bullish on Tesla. Let's see. Did I throw Apple up on here? I don't think I did. Apple too. Look at Apple. Look at Apple on the 21 day. What's happening here? Talk about a backfill. That's a beautiful example of a candle backfill right there. And you're above the 33 power mean. You were down here at the 2 SD band. Doesn't have to be. You just don't have to be at the 1 SD or at the 3 SD band, right? Like we just saw on that, or on what was that? Net? No, on Tesla. My bad. Looking at too many damn stocks. But you were down here at the 2 SD band, and now you pull back up. It mean reverted to the 33. Are we going to go all the way to the RMLR now? Probably. I can see it happening. Let me make sure it's the right one. Or, beg my pardon, we were at the 3 SD band on the 30. That was the 11. So we're at this 2 SD band. Look how perfect that is too. For this to go down and get below, right? Look what it did. That little pink dot right there on Tesla. See where that wick went to? I mean, to the dollar? 95.4% Laplace distribution range on the 21 day. If you know anything about this stuff, and I know all the alpha traders will be like, that's a hell of a move on a macro time frame, man. A hell of a move. What does it do though? Pulls back up and closes right inside that 3 SD band. You get one more drop to that low, and then bam. Right now it's above the 33 power mean. Guys, look where the 30 is. This thing hasn't turned down. By the time, I mean, I would think like 225, something like that. And this is on Apple. I mean, we're talking all-time highs, man. Right? We're talking all-time highs. I mean, what is Apple's all-time high? Right here, right? 182 bucks. Apple could be getting ready to blow the doors off. Excuse me. I like that, though. I like that a lot. RMLR. And so here we go. So that would be actually a 3 SD move on this 21-day candle. That closes when? Soon, to be honest. And man, this thing closes above. I could easily see creeping up towards the 165. So where am I going with all this? This is why I'm looking at all this, is because of these earnings getting ready to come out, man. Yeah. Let's look at Amazon on the 21 day. Wow. Jesus, look at that candle. That's a beast. Let's see here. Let's pull this in. Let's pull this in. Which one is at the 3SD? Yep, there it is again, the 30. All these stocks that got crushed, man, they're down here at the 3SD band. This is a no-brainer. Look what happened last time, right? You get down here, you sent wicks through it. People are like, well, why is this wick pull up? Here's the 33 power. Look at this candle. Boom, right to the 2SD band, 33 power mean. Pulls right back up almost to the first standard deviation. Literally got right back to the 68.3 Laplace on that candle. There was a 68.3% chance it would. And then what do? You go up. Boom, you bounce off the 33, mean revert. You're down here at the 2SD band, you mean reverted. Went sideways, mean reverted again. Look, just riding the RMLR. Rejection, rejection, down we go, boom, boom, boom. The rest is history. Here we are. So do I think this 33 power means are going to get tested? 150 bucks, $150. What's the all-time high on Amazon? What do we got up here? About 188. Yeah, all these look good, man. All these look good, especially for these earnings. That's why I don't know how far out I'm going to play it, maybe to give myself some room. Because who knows? Is the bull back? We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Where you at, Goog? What's Google look like? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. These are 21-day candles, folks. Look at this fucking volatility, man. Boo, 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 boo. 2SD band. 33 power mean. Up here at about 111. All right, it's only about $11 move. But if we get up, start closing those candles above, man, we could shoot up here. We could get close to the all-time highs. That's why I know there's a lot of people in denial out there. Well, when you have good tools, you don't have to be in denial. You just got to trust your charts. Could everything reject at those 33 power means? Of course they could. Of course they could. But yeah, the earnings season. I mean, the earnings season in general, man. It could kick off a bull market. Don't think it can't. And we're here. All the big boys are having earnings. And look what Tesla's doing. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But it got beat up bad. We all know that. And it's bounced 65%. 65% in this 21-day candle. Holy smokies. Holy smokies. And right on, boom. Starting to get a profit on those butterflies, too. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let me turn on this 11. Or, yeah, 11. Oop, boom. That's even more. So 107. I see this could be happening in this candle, in this 21-day candle, man. That these are, I'd have to do too much fucking math in my head to figure out when the hell this 21-day closes. Because there's only 5 trading days in a week. Somebody's bored shitless and wants to figure out when the January 3rd 21-day candle in non-continuous markets closes. Knock yourself out. Report back. I can't. I'm only halfway through my coffee. All I need is a fucking calendar up, but I don't feel like pulling the calendar up. This looks good, though. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see where we're at daily. Oof. Woo! Bullish, man. Fucking bullish. You got the 30 and the 11, but both crossed up. Both crossed up. The 33 length power mean. And they got room to run, man. They got room to run. And these deviation bands are starting to spread out. Good times. So am I bullish on the earnings? Yeah, but I'm going to be careful. Trust me, I'm going to be real careful. What in the hell is up with this bad fucking read? What is happening here? Is that Chipotle? You guys seen this? Chipotle's $1,600. That's a bad print. Chipotle's not fucking $1,600 stock. Or am I insane right now? What is that? Let me put it on. Hold on here real quick, man. Is it CMG? I think it's CMG. Yeah. Since we got earnings coming, let me add this little sucker to the list. Why aren't you on the list? I like Chipotle. God, what the fuck, man? Is that stock that worth that much? Somebody chime in here. P-Funk. Chipotle? Is Chipotle stock fucking $1,600 stock? Or am I just out of my mind right now? I had no clue. No clue. It's looking that way, though. Am I sounding like a total meathead right now? I mean, I don't follow Chipotle too much. I do not. I had no idea, though, that stock price was that high. Wow. Okay, then. I guess it is. Hell, it's almost at all-time highs, man. Let me see here. No, hell was way higher than that. What am I talking about? Why do I have a feeling this is bad data? What's happening here? Ain't no fucking way this stock's worth $1,600. Somebody gonna chime in and save me from my own fucking thoughts? Jesus Christ. Making zero sense to me right now. It's on a 21 day. Hold on here. God damn, might be bullish on Chipotle. Although, woo! You know how much how much calls are on that fucking thing? Expensive. Expensive. You want me to tell you? Let's go out to March. Should buy a call. Yeah, I guess, dude, I had no idea the stock was this high. God, am I sounding stupid right now or what? Let's do a long call. Oh yeah, $7,800 for a Chipotle call right now. 1620 strike. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Holy shit. I haven't been eating enough Chipotle. Damn, that thing's a behemoth. What the fuck, man? What's a cap on that thing? What the shit is happening? Wow. I guess I should follow Chipotle more. I had no idea, man, that stock was worth that much. Unless this just is a bad print, but I don't see how. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Wow, what's a, let's see, one called vertical. That ain't a, fuck, man. First trade out, boom. Looks pretty damn good. I'm going to be honest here. Wait a minute. I mean, hell. Probability of 50% profit, 67%. Just buying the 1620, selling the 1630. When was that earnings? 7th or something, I think. There, where you at, Daily? There you are. Yep, 7th. What are they saying? Estimate 8.9, 2.2. God damn, that's a big ass company. I had no idea Chipotle was this big, man. I should get out more often. So what about the 1650? Oh yeah. Man, that gets expensive real quick. Real quick. What's the IV on that? 42. Very, very interesting. Oh boy, that's almost ripe for a condor, man. Let me see right now. No, this is tough. Let's take a peek here. How wide though? What do we want to go? Only 10. 10 handles wide is good enough. Man, this thing is giving some wacky reads. Let's go out to, where's the 1SD? Holy shit. And that thing is way out. Alright, let's bring this call side down to 1810. Call I sell. Let's bring it down to, fuck it, let's go 20 wide. Let's see what this thing populates. This is going to be a high probability trade too. What's the 1SD? The downside's at 1405. Man. Slowly moving these up. I want to give a read here real quick. Let's go right to that 1SD at 1405. I should probably be sharing this so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But hey, it's okay. Yeah, 415. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is an iron condor, right? Defined risk trade. Probability of profit of 50% is 80%. The pop is 65%. But now you need $1,515 of buying power. That's the max loss. Max profit's only $480. But these are the type of trades you're looking for. Man, this is almost perfect. This is like a 3-to-1, right? A lot of guys look for 2-to-1, but 3-to-1, man, that's why this pop in this P50 is so high. It's actually a good trade. Do I want to risk $1,500? Not really. Especially when I don't know shit about Chipotle, obviously. Obviously. And that's a 10-point wide, right? That's a 10-point wide. And that means whatever, your put side, your call side, right? So like on the put side, I'm buying the 14.05, I'm selling the 14.15. The call side, I'm buying the 18.10, selling the 17.90. All right, boom. That's enough of Chipotle. That fucking price just got me whacked out of my head. How do I not know Chipotle's worth that much? Jesus Christ. Okay. I got sidetracked by that shit. Where is... Yeah, I'd already looked on Google. Look at Google on the daily. Didn't I? Yeah. Yep, I did. So I looked at those three having earnings. They all look bullish. For sure. I mean, hell, this market could get... Let me come over here real quick. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, this dollar's on the struggle bus with these weekly ranges. Look what's happening, man. Right? I mean, look at SPY. SPY's charging. Definitely immediately tested that daily range. Bam. It's almost at top side of the 68.3 Laplace. The minis are running wild. The minis are running wild. So what time is it? 10. So we're a half hour in. All right, let me get to SPY. Let's check out what these dailies are doing here, huh? Shall we? You doing anything, P-Funk? 1 SD's at 402 to the downside, 409 to the top side. Wow, the 411 calls right now. The 411 calls right now are 7 cents. 412s are 3 cents. I like that? Okay, man, I think I do. $3. Yeah, what the hell? I'm feeling bullish, man. Send it. Working. Trade is working. Let's see here. What about these puts? 398s are a nickel. 396s are 2 cents. I like the 412 call. That's what I like. Let's take a peek here. Let's look at SPY. Yes, I'm going to get to crypto in a minute. Everybody's like, Bilbo never talks about crypto. Oh, I will. Everybody knows I'm a degen. Love that crypto. Fucking look at the daily, man. Look at SPY. Look at these fishers. This is what you want to see, man. These things are in lockstep. DLP grinding. Higher highs, right? That variance was coming down negatively correlated. You see this thing. You see this correlation flip. Look at this. This is perfect. Volatility fell off a cliff. Sloping negative. Look at the Shannon entropy percentile. Predictor flip back here to local low. Got some room to move here, and these are the situations where these bands get blown out. They get blown out big time. You got to bounce right here. No div, but you got to bounce off the zero mean. The Z-score is working its way back off. I mean, I had 3 different outliers going down to probably about almost a 99% confidence interval. Shazam. Everything I'm seeing right here on SPY, this is bullish, man. This is bullish on the daily, big time. You see here. I mean, now it's setting up some hidden bear on the 4 hour. All the fishers are up. DLP's building. I like it. We're starting to go into trend right now to the top side on the 4 hour. Now, obviously, we were contracting negatively correlated. When this 4 hour candle closes, if this expansion starts here, you're going to see this break. Well, this is pretty easy. This is when you drop down through. Wow, fell off a cliff, negatively correlated. Now look, boom, the 90 starting to slope back up. Time to expand? Possibly. Let's see the 45. Not there yet, but definitely the contraction negatively correlated. Something's got to give. You bet. We all know. Look, I guarantee. Here's a 2400. Guarantee this is positively correlated. It's overriding both. These contraction on the 981, the 525, both negatively correlated. I bet you anything that we got a positive correlation on this 2400 read. And look at the 45-minute candle. For God's sakes, that's the only thing that would make sense to me right now. So, what are we going to do? We're going to go down here and change it. AVR1? No, we want AVR3. Show me that positive correlation. What'd I tell you? There you go. Boom. That 2400 will always over if the 981 and the 525 read are showing you one or like a bearish read, and you're like, well, what the hell? How can this be going up then? In this 45-minute candle's at almost at the 95 for Laplace. Always go to the 2400. It's going to tell you. Boom. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. I'll tell you what, if you have the patience, and if you're down there trading like the 1 minute, 3 minute, 6 minute chart, throw the 2400 volatility on there and wait until you have an occurrence, and it'll blow your mind. You are gonna get a nasty move. Did I get filled? Yes, thank goodness. Why didn't I get my fill notice? I didn't hear it. That's the best part of my day when I hear ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, so yeah, I got filled. Only 5, man. I'm not being the total degen. Not being a total degen. Yeah, I just got 5 of the what? The SPY calls, right? Yeah, the 412s. 412s on SPY. I'll tell you what, they're gonna start racking in some cash here soon, man. This thing starts pumping. Let's go! It's party time. Bottom at 3 cents or at 4 cents. It's okay. This thing gets up. This thing gets up here to the first standard deviation, about 409.5. 410. These things will probably be worth about, I don't know, $1. So look out. Bilbo might be going nuts. Let's see here. Are you trying to talk, P-Phone? I see your green light lighting up, but we don't hear you. You on mute? Or am I just not hearing people? Something's happening. Maybe that's why I didn't hear my... Everybody hears me, right? Somebody type in the chat. In the Alpha Voice chat. Let's see here. Hamburger time. Oh, Jesus. You love it, don't you? You love using that. I bet your kids are having fun, too. Am I on this stream alone? I can't hear anybody. I see you guys trying to talk. Type in the Alpha Voice chat if you hear me. Please. I'm losing my mind right now. There's Yasha. No, I don't hear you. Yeah, I don't hear you or Yasha. Okay, you hear me. Something's going on here with me, though. What the heck is happening, man? Why do I not hear you guys? No. Too early. Pot? What does pot? Dude, what is happening with my sound right now in Discord? Oh, really, dummy? Really, dummy? Now I can hear you guys. Somebody talk. I had my the headphone clicked off, but now it's not off and I still don't hear you. What in God's name's happening right now? Let me see here. I'm definitely should be good to go. I wish I could hear you guys. You know what? Let me get off Discord and back on real quick. Give me a sec. Dude, what is going on? Yeah, something's jacked up. Something's jacked up. What is jacked up here? Why can I not hear you guys? You can hear me. I can't hear you. I'm not muted. Not deafened. What the fuck is happening here? Oh.
Yeah, we definitely.
Jesus. Okay, I'm not even going to tell you what I had going on because I'll be too embarrassed. But I can hear you now.
You can tell us.
Oh,
You gotta turn the power on, huh, bro?
You gotta push the button.
Yeah, the green button.
It was like I somehow on the keyboard, not on Discord, but on my keyboard, I hit the mute. I hit the mute button. Son of a bitch. Yes.
Well, it was good listening to your Chipotle report and everything else you were talking about.
You did give us the whole Chipotle report.
You like the Chipotle.
So how did I not know Chipotle stock was worth that much, man? Am I that behind the fucking ball?
Well, the same way Priceline went from 40 cents to 2,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Go Chipotle. God,
Chipotle.
Who rode that fucking burrito train to the moon?
Someone who didn't need it.
Good God. Finally, I have friends I can talk to. Dude, that was
not the poor line workers, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely was our line workers there.
Yeah. No kidding.
But now they're hiring a bunch more for some temporary seasonal work, right? Because of that burrito week, you said, or something like that. Taco Tuesday or something.
15,000 employees. People are like, how in the hell? Well, God, they're everywhere, man. There's a ton of Chipotle.
But it's temporary workers. They're not full-time or anything.
Right. That's weird, though. That could bring that price down, to be honest.
Is your stream closed now?
Yeah.
Did you close your...
Oh, well, hello. Maybe I should load up the screen.
You closed the screen.
Well, it's not on YouTube.
You just landed on the planet too, huh, bro?
I did, bro.
Yeah, man. They kicked me off the ship. Here I am, day 2.
Well, dude, I'm having major issues with my fucking shoulder, man. I mean, dude, I don't even know if I slept last night. I woke up every 5 minutes.
Same way with my back.
Dude, I'd wake up and just this deep, just annoying ass pain, man. It's keeping me up all night, and I couldn't get it. So then I got to lay on my right side because it's my left shoulder. Then my right shoulder started getting tweaked, and then my low back started getting tweaked because I'm a back sleeper. Yeah, what a crazy fucking Jiminy Christmas.
I can't pop it.
Sometimes just invert the bed, man. Invert the bed.
Just like inverting
the chart.
Yeah.
That's right. Just invert the bed. Invert the sheets.
Invert them sheets. Let's go, boy, go.
That's right.
Okay.
Yasha, on a 15-minute chart of SPY, what do you have your mean at? I can't. Mine won't populate.
15
SPY 15 minutes. I've got the power mean at around 403.96.
At 403?
403.96.
Damn. Oh, there it is. Okay. 40. Yep. I got. All right.
Woo! That 15-minute. That thing looks like it's ready to fucking go to Boo-Boo Town, man.
Yeah.
That shit looks bullish.
Bula, yeah.
Look how tight the bands are.
There was a trending move happening on it, but right now it's negatively correlated, but it was.
I mean, right when you had the intersection, man, here we go. Brrr, just riding these babies up. Where is...
Watch I flip that correlation around.
There's that 3SD bands up there at 410. That's exactly what man, I'll tell you what, man. This thing ends up, at the end of the day, on the 15-minute up here by this 3SD band.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for some spiders in the crawl space.
There's spies at 4. I have the first resistance at 406.51, which it looks like it bounced right off.
Let me see. No? What's a 33-minute look like? Oof, look good. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean on the 33-minute, there's a reason why I use this time frame. Just load it. And
I'm sorry, man. I was on the 5-minute when you asked me that earlier. P-Funk.
Yeah. What? All right. I'm asking on a 15-minute. What you?
I know. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just load
man.
Yeah, that's
yield scalpy time frames at the 5-minute and lower.
Yeah.
But it's just loading up. Of course, it's the last to load because it's Chipotle. Here we go. It's at 402.62 or something like that. 402.60, 402.60.
Puts. 32 cents. All right. Just for a little scalpy.
Yeah, look. This just rejected off
Is
the
it
first
for
SD
Homeless
band.
Friday? Is it Fajita Friday at Chipotle or something like that?
Fajita
Do
Friday.
they have
406.
fajitas? I don't know.
P-Funk 406.5 is right at that one SD band on the 33.
Yeah.
Boom, it just rejected from right there, but I'm looking for this 2 SD band. Let's go. Do something. Do something, Spy. I love this 33-minute chart.
Well, I mean, the BRE, the S1 is, or the R1 is 406.50, and the S2 is 408.14, at least on mine.
I mean, it tagged that 3 SD up
Yeah.
on that RMLR in the last 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah.
So that's a mean reversion play coming in.
That's what I'm thinking.
Plus, you got falling variance. It's not negatively correlated; it's positively correlated. So price go down. Although you got a trending move positively correlated up now. There you go. The entropy flips around the correlation. Well, no, sorry. That was on the 5 minutes. On the 15 minutes, it's been positively correlated, but we still have.
You have an outlier on the
We still have
45
variance. Yeah, it's an outlier on the variance. Yeah.
to the top side.
Flip.
But then you got the 90-minute. It hasn't flipped yet. So yeah, the 45.33 is probably having an outlier too. Imagine. Probably variance turning down. Yeah, let's see if this rolls over. Negatively correlated. That's what you want to see. There's no div. All the fissures on the 33 are in lockstep to the top side. And here we go, right? This whole move on SPY at 33-minute, negatively correlated, contracting. Now it's shifting back, sloping positive, right in time for an expansion. Haven't hit the 2 SD or the 3 SD band down here in entropy. I mean, let's see what happens.
Let's see on the 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute's falling, man.
This thing to move. Well, you got the 68.3 Laplace topside right there too. And that was by that 1 SD band on the RMLR on the 33-minute.
Yeah, and on the 15.
Right there. You see, we get
There
some
be mean reversion.
15-minute candles close above the 68.3. Probably going to do a 1 SD move if we get by this weekly, right? And that is the weekly R2, I think. Yep. So the weekly R2, get by here, 1 SD, where's it at? 409. 409.5. A lot of stuff right there. Lots of shit right there. Good stuff. Good freaking stuff. Let's see what happens. Could easily get a 1 SD move. Especially if the dollar gets back down in here in the 68.3 Laplace. I mean, it's bouncing off the top side of it right now. But you get down here and get trapped up under this tight daily.
Yeah.
Could get real pumpy. I mean, the minis are running.
Yeah.
The minis are a running. Those are some beautiful little scalperoos.
It's not even a daily range. It's like a daily line.
Go natural gas. Look at natural gas. Is Bilbo gonna catch this fucking natural gas move?
A lot of people have been trying to play that move, waiting for it.
That's why I'm way out in March expiration. I got time.
Yeah. I think by then
I'm literally even on the trade. It dipped down below my entry a little bit. I think I was down like $40 on it. I'm back to even. Like I said, I'm just looking for 50% profits on all these options trades. That's all I'm looking for. I just want 50% profit. That's why I start fishing around on the platform and setting up trades.
It's not much to ask for.
No. Hell no.
Not
being greedy at all. And I see the probability of 50% profit up there in the 80 percentile range. I'm just like, well, it's a fucking no-brainer, man. The probabilities are on my side. I got to take it. Got to take it. So yeah, natural gas, 1 SD move already today.
you did have that little trending move on Bitcoin just now, a couple candles ago on the 15 minutes.
That 1 SD is at the R1 too on the daily on natural gas. Man, look how tight that top side was. What the fuck? Not really. Not really. It's just the way the daily range was situated right inside the 68.3, and that's a test. That's a test. That's way close. I already talked about it. Pennies, 4 cents or something. Good shit. Good shit indeed. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do, dollar? You definitely on the struggle bus with your weekly ranges. I want to see a big rejection, man. Dump this thing back down to 100 or something, under. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. Tesla, you hanging in there. Netflix, hanging in there. Sent a wick right through its tight daily range. I mean, this thing's going to fly around a little bit today. It's definitely on any of these other stocks. It's definitely in the tightest range. Bitcoin, obviously. Bitcoin just shot up above its daily. Been struggling. I mean, reject. But you got the S1 on the daily. Bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. And this daily range, this tight daily range, it's going to be a magnet. I mean, this thing needs to fly one way or the other. Or it's just going to continue to do what it's doing. From my experience with the indicator, that I trust big time. I trust it more than most of my lady friends. No offense, time to fly.
Bitcoin on the 1 minute is moving through the Laplace distribution perfectly through the projections.
She's like one woman in my life I do trust. We got to get a tutoring session in too. I haven't forgot about you. Send me a DM. We'll get a time. Let's see here. So what are we doing? What time is it? God damn, that hour and a half went quick, man. What the fuck? Real fast, ladies and gents. Real fast. There we go. Netflix, gas, SPY's even. That Tesla butterflies down just a little bit. That's why, right? I'm looking to peg those. I'm not worried about Tesla though, man. That thing's ready to rock and roll. That thing is ready to rock and ready to roll. There you are, Tesla. Let me pull this up real quick. That was on March expiration. Yeah. I need that 170.
There we go. Bouncing off the RWT on the Bitcoin 1 minute, on the 1 minute RWT. Very nice. It's right up off it.
180, Tesla, 170. Man, this thing's moving quick, man. Moving quick. Get out of that trade fucking early. It can be done. It can be done. No doubt about it. And this dollar just, come on now. Rejected off the center of the weekly. Right back down to the top of the 68.3. Now it's just stutter stepping. Not doing much. Not doing much at all. Shit, man. See what, man? It got cold last night. We had a little cold snap. Like it was like 18 degrees or something.
It's 22 here today.
Yeah, it's chilly. It's supposed to warm up too, man.
Supposed to get more snow today too.
I got some septic work I got to do and shit. Not in this weather. Not in this weather. Yeah, what's the temp right now? It warmed up. Yeah, it's 25 now. It's supposed to get really windy. There we go. Next few days. Tomorrow, high 40. Saturday, 48. Boom. That's when I'm going to be doing some work. Saturday. Sunday's supposed to rain. High 45. Little snow on Tuesday. That's right. Now you're getting a weather report, YouTube. Like you give a shit anyway. Okay. Anything you boys want to look at? Let's see. Anything sticking out? Looks like Tesla and Amazon are cooking. What's Apple doing? Apple's up 0.7, Google's up 0.9, Tesla 2.5, Amazon 2.3, Microsoft 0.18.
Well, Meta's back to 150. Damn.
Yeah, Meta's up almost 2%. All the metals are down. Oil's up. All the indices are up.
Yeah.
VIX down. Damn, when the fuck that happened? Now VIX printing an 18.2. You bears are getting nervous, man. The bears are getting nervous. They're like, should I reevaluate my position? Yeah, you probably should. I definitely would not be bearish on this market. Could the market dump? Yeah, of course it could. But I what I'm seeing on my indicators isn't saying that. I definitely would not be bearish on this market. Look at coin flipping right back around. Up Coinbase leading the crew, man. Coinbase up almost 5%. Boyle, of course you're up fucking 4%. That's the degen play right there. But yeah, United States Natural Gas Fund is up, yeah, 2%. Good, I like that. I like that a lot. There's bond futures down a little bit. CMG, there's Chipotle. Why do I got you way down there? You get up here, big burrito boy. If your $1,609 stock price. I just have never followed Chipotle. Never had a reason to, man. That kind of blew my mind. I was like, is this a bad print? Is Chipotle really worth that much? Should have taken those shares. I had a bad burrito, and they're like, oh, do you want another burrito? I was like, no, I'll take 5 shares of stock. They were like, okay, we'll give you 5 shares of stock.
Not that it matters, but it's Chipotle.
I don't give a shit. I know they got some like fresh organic alternatives and stuff when you go there.
Right.
One thing I did notice though is that their chicken super fatty, kind of turned me off. Didn't like it. I'd rather go to that other place. Their chicken's pretty good, but yeah, food quality though. What's that other place?
Boston Market.
No, talking Mexican.
KFC. Oh.
Mexican.
Oh.
Chipotle. Chipotle's not. I'm talking like their chicken for their burritos. Chipotle, real fatty, man. I was pulling fat out of my fucking pieces of fat chicken out of my mouth when I was eating that burrito. What the hell is that other place called? Been around a long time too.
Boston Market?
No, I can't remember.
No, he said not Boston Market.
Oh.
We're talking Mexican. Another Mexican chain. Just like Chipotle. They battle back and forth all the time.
Mexican chain.
Nationwide Mexican chain.
There's
like
Qdoba.
Yeah. Qdoba. Qdoba's meat is way better. But they use whatever. They're saying they use free range chickens. Free range chickens at Chipotle.
Free range chickens, there you go.
Yeah, What is a free range chicken? That's what we are. That's what humans are. Free range humans. Everybody thinks they're free.
I want some trending chicken. That's some chicken.
Then you realize you're on a prison planet.
Don't give me no chicken on a random walk, man. I want some trending chicken.
I want random chicken. Uh-oh.
You don't want no random chicken, man. Chickens on a random walk, bad thing.
What's this bullish telegram I've just received? Dude, the whales are getting ready to drop a bomb on the Web3 universe. Woo! Powerful shit. Wish I could drop the alpha. Everybody's fucking slow playing us. You slow play all you want. You're about to get shocked. This press release is almost ready, man. Almost ready. The deal's signed. People are like delusional. They're like, oh, well, no, they haven't done anything. It's like, I got a newsflash for you. There's a music deal signed with one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world. Not going to say who. You're about to find out. That's about all I can say. And it is wow. It's wow. And it's just the start. And these guys got massive contacts in the entertainment industry. And you're about to see how massive. It's going to be great, man. It is going to be great. So am I saying, should you go get a whale? I don't know. It's up to you. I got a fucking massive pod of them. Not pot. Pod. I got belugas and orcas and all kinds of fun shit. I'm whaled up. That's right. Now we're talking about NFTs. We cover all the degen shit here at Alpha Trading. S&P. Talk about degen shit. I like though here on the 33 there's no div. No div. This thing's a runner. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this variance fall over negatively correlated and see this thing walk right back up. Look at the fishers, man. I'm telling you a story. Telling you a story. There is some div on the DLP though. And there's some div on the returns, or on the log return z-score. But when I see the returns oscillator like this, shit. And then I see the volatility, ebb and flow happening. The entropy's in trend. Looking good. Looking good. There. See? So you go from the 33 to the 15. What's the variance doing? Exactly what I want to see on the 33. And what's it doing? What's the return oscillator doing? Setting up hidden bull. Starting to. As the negative correlation drops. Perfect timing. So if that drops a little more over the next couple of 15-minute candles, or even this one, you see the returns oscillator turn up, you get a blue candle, look out. Look out. You probably see this one fisher down, flip up off the zero, or off the mean of the bands. Freaking fly. Predictor still, its predictor barely went into trend, one candle here. Volatility was definitely contracting negative, expanded positive. Now it's kind of just like it's starting to contract a little bit. Just got to watch your correlation on that on the 15. I mean, yeah, this thing contracts heading into positive correlation. Ah, you can see it. Predictor just flipped. Interesting. Interesting. But look, now it's really starting to set up. Now there's no correlation on the returns oscillator and price action. Zippo. Setting up hidden bull. Variance coming down negatively correlated. This move to the top side did not have an outlier. Did not have an outlier into the 95% confidence interval. Log return z-score coming down as variance is coming back negatively correlated. Setting up hidden bull. Looks like 2 of the 4 fishers turned down. They're all above the mean of the bands though. They're all above the mean of the bands. And here comes the volatility. This volatility kicks up. I mean, that last candle was what, 75? Let's go. Kick it up. You got room, baby. Starting to go positive. Let's see what happens. It's crazy. 9-minute coming down. Is our hidden bull setting up here? Yes, there is. A lot. You're way down through here. Way down. Fishers all above the mean of the bands. Same thing down here though, right? Bounced off the 2 SD band. The entropy did. Heading back into randomness, the predictor did flip. The predictor flipped. Right when you got that boop, you get that pop in volatility, the correlation broke too. Very interesting. Was it 10:30? This is the last trading day. I got nothing to do. I just sit here and degen out. Let's get that degen rolling. Let me see here. What can we do? What can we do, boss? What can we do? What can we look at? What's interesting? Okay, that's enough of traditional. Let's go fuck around in crypto. Let's go fuck around with crypto. Everybody's like, oh, BTC, it's fake pump. Nothing's going to happen. You're like, okay, BTC bears, get ready to get your butt handed to you. On a news flash for you. What's this, 9-minute? Yeah, go to 40. Actually, let's run a little. Let's run a little program here. All the fishers up on the daily. DLP definitely got some bear div. The predictor though, heading back into randomness to the top side. Yeah. That correlation was definitely sloping up during this contraction. We got this wick down here, man. Well, it's pulled right back up into the 68.3 though. Right back up in it. So like all these moves, right? Get the BTC pump. Outlier to the top side, variance comes down negative. Right here on this little down move, you can see that variance coming down, flip the correlation flip. So did the price, back down. Then it turned right back up, positively correlated. Had a little outlier at the top, came down, negatively correlated. Look at the price action. Even got a wick up there to what, 23.8, 23.7 or something. It looked good. It looks good. That's what I'm trying to go with that. And the 4 hour. 4 hour. All the fishers are up. Tight bands too. Very random price action. This bottom side band's just dying to fucking get its butt blown out and go into trend here. Bitcoin, you getting ready to take another leg, son? Bitcoin looks leggy. Leggy. 90-minute. Bunch of bull div.
90-minute.
Fisher's up. Totally
Such high
random.
time.
I like ye. Having an outlier on the 45. Dun, 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 dun. All the fishers are up. Above the mean of the bands. DLP having an outlier. Z-score. The predictor just flipped on the 45-minute. Starting to head in the trend. Not even close yet. But another time frame where it looks like these bottom bands just are getting ready to get blown out at some point here. Correlation just flipped with this expansion. BTC. BTC's looking leggy. Like 23.5 or something? Let's go over here. What's up here? 1SD, 23.7. That'd be a start. That would be a start. God, look how close to 1SD on the downside was. Wow. No wonder this thing's been down here. Buzzing around this 1SD. Yeah. Immediately opened up the new day, dropped right through it. I mean, look at the discrepancy here. Look at the 1SD, the top side from the 68.3 Laplace. Look down here, man. So that's a little magnet. Then it kept getting rejected on the daily range. Finally, boom, it's up above the daily. This thing can break up above, start closing these 15-minute candles above like 23.3 or something. Woo! This thing could float up here real quick. 23.7-ish. 1SD move. Still got cap on the daily range is at 23.9. So that's where, I mean, hell, it's almost $1,000 leg if it wants to do it. That could be about it for the day, though, to be honest. I'd have to go look at the volatility, but that'd be a nice move for today. Let's see if it happens. And Tesla. Fuck, Tesla got no chill. There will be no chilling with Netflix. Tesla's like, I don't watch movies. I build rockets and fucking bore tunnels and build electric cars, and I even shot a car into outer space, if you believe that. And if you do believe that, I got some fucking swampland in southern Indiana I want to sell you. The fucking guy did not shoot a car into space. Let's see.
What do you mean? What do you mean he didn't? He put a car in a rocket, shot the rocket to space, and then deployed the car.
You believe that?
Why not?
Okay. I've got some land I want to sell you, Yash.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Like
That shit's all smoke and mirrors, man. That wasn't real. That wasn't even close to being real. That was all a publicity stunt.
What wasn't real?
Shooting a fucking car out of a rocket into outer space. Once the rocket got up there, that's all smoke and mirrors, man. All smoke and mirrors.
You don't think they could just deploy a car out of a rocket when it's already in space?
All right, man. I don't want to.
No, I'm asking.
No,
I'm asking.
I don't think they did
okay.
that. No, I really don't think they did that. What with with a fake mannequin with the convertible top down, and that was a total publicity stunt.
Oh, okay.
When was the last time you heard about the Tesla in outer space cruising towards Mars? I haven't heard a peep out of it since then. They would be jocking that so hard. Oh, look here, the Tesla's almost to Mars now. He dropped that like a bad habit. That was just a publicity stunt.
That was like in 2017 or something, right? 2018 or something.
Yeah, we never heard another peep out of it. As natural gas comes, maybe he's using natural gas. Going down. Buy natural gas, Elon. Make a tweet about it. I just farted and it smelled like natural gas. Shit, it'd probably go to the moon. That's all he's got to do. All he's got.
Did you ever see whereisroadster.com?
Nah.
Did you ever see whereisroadster.com?
No, tell me, where's the Roadster at?
At the moment, it's basically on the same orbital line as Mars, and Mars is on the other side, like on the other side of the circle that it orbits. But it's just about at the circular line of the orbital of Mars around the sun.
Okay.
Pretty much 180 degrees on the other side of it.
Right.
It's currently, it says here, it's 329,374,700 kilometers and counting. It's like you can see it going up every, you can see it moving up and down every few seconds or whatever, depending on the orbit in relation to Earth.
I'm just sitting here giggling.
Yeah, who knows? It's
I know. It's all good.
I don't know.
It's all good.
I've never heard anybody else say that it's not real. I don't know. I don't understand why it would be a big deal to just release a payload from a spaceship. They do it all the time.
Because he was fucking sending it was a total publicity stunt, in my opinion.
Oh, it's definitely a publicity stunt, but I
There's
don't see why it would be a problem to release a car from a spaceship. Like, it's just another payload.
And I'm sure all the tires are still full of air, and that thing's just walking across space.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, the well, I don't know.
Everything about it's bullshit, in my opinion. Everybody has an opinion.
Really?
Some believe it, some don't.
Okay.
It's all good.
Interesting.
Yeah, just like the whole thing where we have some magical atmosphere where where there's just a break with the vacuum of space. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't believe fucking shit NASA talks about or anything. Shoot me in a rocket up into space. I just my whole life I've lived like I believe things I can actually experience with my five senses. So, I mean, I'll be honest right now. Got no fucking clue what we live on or where we live. Could be a massive fucking planet. Fuck, it could be a fucking piece of pizza. Could be the back of a turtle. Could be fucking.
But we know about these things. We have science, even from Earth.
We know. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. It's like we've been conditioned to believe what other people in science tells us.
There's experiments you can do to prove it, like on Earth, right?
Okay.
Like you could take an equatorial angular camera, put it on 3 points of the Earth, and you could only get the same shot if the world was a ball, if it was, or a sphere. If it wasn't, then it would have totally different images. It wouldn't be able to produce the same exact image.
Well, I'm not saying we don't live on a ball. I'm saying I don't trust these people. The governments are the one that pushes all of this information. They're just spoon feeding people information.
I'm saying the math. Like we can calculate the math, right? We can calculate a mile. You can calculate a kilometer. You can calculate stuff like the zenith of an angle. You can calculate stuff like that. You don't need any government to do that for you, right? These are things you can calculate. So, I mean, I just look at that. I don't really care who has an opinion about it. I'm like, from if they're telling me an agenda or something, I could care less. But the math is the math. Like, is really
the math is the math.
I don't know, man. I've never been in outer space either, so I can't really tell you. But
that's all I'm saying. I've never seen the Earth from outer space. I've never been to outer space.
Right, I've never been to outer space, but I can do math and I can do science, and the math.
Yeah, but how much math and science out there is wrong? I mean, look at the guy that built the RSI. I mean, there's a lot of bad shit out there that people just take for granted. That because
bad math.
That some guy put it together and supposedly he's smart, it has to be right. It's not really.
But like the ancient Greeks figured out the circumference of the Earth within a few miles. Like,
you do know though that every ancient civilization that goes way back in time, look what they thought about the Earth, and people are like, oh yeah, because they were stupid. It's like, oh okay.
Well, why? The ancient Greeks figured out that the circumference of the Earth within a few miles. Like they had very good math and they figured it out. I mean, and they're correct. They were correct.
So they said.
And they were not. Well.
Who says they're correct?
That's the math form. Well, okay, it matches up to modern science. So unless the ancient Greeks have fooled us all for thousands of years, and including our modern day science and mathematicians. But hey man. Cool.
But no, it's pretty funny. 1969, we sent a rocket to the moon through the Van Allen belt. And now today they say, no, we can't shoot a rocket through the Van Allen belt. Dude, it's a bunch of fucking lies. I have no
Well,
clue what's
well,
real and what's not real when it comes to all that shit because they've
and
lied
who
way
says
too
you can't
much.
go? Who says you can't go through the Van Allen? You have to go through the Van Allen belt to get to space.
Yeah, and
It's
they're
a
saying
requirement.
they're saying that you can't. Here, you want me to send you a video
No,
with the fucking NASA scientists literally
just
saying that they
just
cannot
to
get through the
orbit.
Van Allen belts?
No, just to orbit the Earth, you have to go through it, man. Just to go out
No,
high
they're
enough into
higher than
space to
that.
orbit the
It's
Earth.
like at the edge of the
Like
magnetic
the
vortex.
Mercury astronauts were doing it, and all they were doing was orbiting the Earth. Right?
Dude,
That's
it's
the
higher
original
than that. You can go up in
Mercury
the
astronaut.
atmosphere and not even getting close to the Van Allen belts. You know what the Van
Yeah,
Allen
but if
belt is. It's a magnetic
but
field that's coming out of the poles and surrounding the planet.
but
It's
the
way
Mercury
out.
astronauts went through it.
Yeah, and they're saying today you can't. You want me to send you the
Of course you
video of the NASA scientists saying that's why we have not been back to the moon? I mean, they take people for being total dumbasses. They literally are saying we cannot go back to the moon because we cannot get through the Van Allen belt. I'll send you
Why
the
can't we get
NASA.
through
I'll
the
send you
Van
the
Allen belt?
fucking video if you want. I mean, we're
Sure,
all
man.
about
Why can't
facts and we're all about science. Well, the scientists are saying we can't get through the Van Allen belts now. What we could with 1969 technology? Yeah. When we got more power in our cell phone than that ship supposedly had, and there's a very, very, very high probability that that was all staged. Who knows? Who knows? That's another thing, man. I can't really make it. I'm just saying there's a lot of fishiness in the air. Humans have been lied to about a lot of things. When I experience things, then I know they're real. That's where I'm at in my life anyway. I don't know. Man, this thing shifted from fucking markets to Elon shooting cars in outer space, the shape of the earth, the magnetic grids. You get everything here, folks. Everything. Wow, dollar took off though. Dollar's making a fucking run.
Are you talking about the article from 21st Century Wire or the video on 21st Century Wire?
I'm thought there's
The claims that a NASA engineer talks about the new and untested vehicle's performance as proof of a long-running conspiracy about and all that stuff.
No.
Because that's been thoroughly debunked about the Van Allen belt. At no point does that engineer actually say you can't get through it. So it must be a different video if you see a video where you say that.
Well,
we're mean reverting.
I'm just at the point where people that haven't experienced something for themselves and they're just hardcore that this is 100% truth. I'm just like, okay, man, whatever.
Well, I got a buddy of mine that works at NASA, and he's my best friend for a lot of years. And he says that we do have, we've been to the moon. All that's legit. So, think about it. If it was all staged, you have about 500,000 people. Somebody would have given the secret up.
There'd been about 3 million people actually who worked on that project, if you include all the subcontractors and everything else. But let's just say even 100,000. Okay.
Right.
If you've ever met government workers, 100,000 people.
Do you not understand how government programs?
Exactly.
Do you not understand how government programs work? I mean, you should. You're in the Army. Everything is decompartmentalized. You only know your small little section of what's going on. You don't know anything else.
That's true. They compartmentalize information.
And that's how you can hide things in plain sight when shit is decompartmentalized, just like Area 51 and all that shit. Everything's just so decompartmentalized that nobody knows what anybody else is doing. They just know their own little part. I don't know, man.
They keep the 11 herbs and spices in separate places so that one half can't figure out the other half.
Fucking exactly. Fucking that's how the Colonel's done it. Even though they had to change, they weren't allowed to use the name Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore. That's why they changed their name to KFC, because their chicken's not real.
I mean, no, I thought they just changed it for marketing reasons because everybody kept calling it KFC.
Dude, their chicken's not real. Have you seen the chickens?
No.
They're genetically modified fucking freak creatures, dude. No beaks, no legs. They're born this way. They're born without beaks. They're born without feet. And they put the chickens, they pump them full. They're pumping them full of like growth hormones and shit. They put them in these little 1 foot square cages, and they grow these chickens until where they're just busting out of the cages. Then they pull them out and they kill them all, get the meat. It's just so bad. That's why I will never eat Kentucky Fried Chicken ever again. That chicken is not good chicken. That shit's so genetically
Oh. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Hell, all you gotta do is Google that. Google KFC chicken.
There's a company coming out this summer, Upside Foods, I think is the name of the company that are going to be selling meat that has come from where you create a stem cell.
Oh yeah.
So apparently the FDA has approved this, and this company's going to go. It's going to be at a big IPO this summer. And somebody gave me the hot tip yesterday. Whatever. I'm like, yeah, stem cell chicken, beef, and chicken meat or fish.
Well, dude, they're already talking in the news that lab-grown meat. It's going to be on the shelves soon.
Okay. You got Impossible meat.
That shit. Oh my God, you talk about poison. People are gobbling that shit up. That's gooking up the works inside people. That is definitely not good for you.
I don't know if KFC doesn't use real chickens, but it doesn't. It's still just junk fast food, obviously. Whether the chickens are real or not, fast food is generally not the healthiest choice.
They say Taco Bell's meat is just you add water to a package.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, I don't know.
It's true. I'm just saying. It's
Yeah.
And there's the mean revert on SPY. Right. Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, absolutely, Jeff. Our meat will be grown. So the meat has been grown already for decades. In fact, I have a cousin who invented that. Basically, he invented the enzyme-based meat production, and he sent a experiment of it on a space shuttle into space, where they grew meat in space on the space shuttle. And this was back in the 80s. I've actually mentioned that a few times, I think, in the past. So yeah, enzymes you can definitely make meat with, synthetic meat, and it is absolutely 100% genetically meat. Like has the same DNA and everything.
Right. Boy, we've solved a lot of problems here today.
Yeah,
that's
so
what we
many.
do.
Meat and cars in space. I mean, what else do you want? We're talking sexy roadster cars flying through the stars. Whether it's fake or not, it's still impressive. We got chicken that isn't chicken, or is chicken, or who knows. We got genetically modified and petri dish grown meats. Come on. And that's why 5 people are tuning in, because they want to know that
about the
facts are on.
The CEO of Pfizer said by 2023 we will reduce the number of people by 50% in the world. It's becoming reality.
That's what people don't realize. I don't know, man. There's a big agenda.
By 2023?
Yeah, I was just going to say that's this year. That's a lot
this
of people.
Year? That 4 billion people are going to die this year?
Yeah, not.
I don't think so. I mean, hopefully not. That'd be kind of terrible.
Yeah, that would be.
Well, do we not know that they have a depopulation agenda going right now? That's why there's heavy metal and fucking everything. And these vaccines. Oh, how'd this COVID vaccine work out for everybody? Now it's just causing major fucking problems. People are having strokes. There's all kinds of bad shit happening. No thanks. Look, it's everybody's personal preference. I chose not to take the vaccine. I'm a healthy fucker. Everybody I know that did take it, they're sick. They're sick all the time. But that's just personally.
I mean, I took it and I didn't get COVID. But I also didn't. I mean, I didn't have COVID before either, and took it and I got it. I didn't get COVID though.
I mean, that thing's not tested at all. They just released that shit. Got everybody scared to death that they wanted to take it.
I can't prove a negative, right? Can't prove a negative. So.
Just like, man, oh man, good luck.
Well, you took a measles vaccine when you were a kid, right? And you took chickenpox vaccine.
Dude, I'm not anti-vax, dude. I'm anti-vax when these dumb motherfuckers test something for a couple months and then just literally. What was everybody thinking? There was literally places around the U.S. where, in Oregon, if you went and got the vaccine, they give you a free eighth of weed. I mean, what the fuck is going on?
That's
Yeah,
all.
they convinced you.
It's something.
Yeah, I remember
If people don't see that there was something wrong with all this, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not trust the fucking government
The weed.
at all. Zero trust. Come from somebody that was in the fucking military.
You
cannot trust these fuckers, man.
Okay, but states where people didn't take it as much had a much higher incidence of or percentage of death rate than states where people did take it more, right? And countries too.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah, of course it is. You can look at the numbers.
No, it's not. Look at fucking.
All right.
Look at the Norwegian countries. A lot of those people didn't take them. Hell, they're the healthiest people on the planet. I don't know.
No, I mean in the U.S. There's 300 million people or something, and
so a bad flu will kill all those fucking unhealthy people.
Yeah,
we do understand that all these deaths were exaggerated. If you got shot and killed on the street, if you got robbed on the street and killed and then went to the hospital and your dead ass body tested positive for COVID, they said COVID killed you.
Right.
It's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, I know. They reported about that. I did a video about that whole thing.
It's all fear. Right. It's all fear. Yeah. They're trying to scare the shit out of everybody to let a fucking doctor stick a needle in them. And I'm not anti-vax. I'm anti-vax to that because there is an agenda. There's a fucking agenda. Right when humanity, too, spirits are breaking loose, right? People are becoming enlightened. What a better way than to just shove a shit ton of heavy metal directly into everybody. And it's already been proven, ton of heavy metal in that vaccine. A ton. And all kinds of weird other shit, man. Just crazy. Especially this day and age when they're doing all this genetically modifying with fucking food and, growing lab-grown meat and some weird shit happening.
I don't know where you're getting your info from. I'd love to see it because I don't... the COVID vaccine does not have iron, nickel, cobalt, lithium, or rare earth allies or anything like that.
Dude, it's full
so
of
I don't know where you're getting it from. I don't know where you're getting it from because
where are you getting your information from? Are you a doctor? I'm not, but I know. I know there's some some people that
I'm getting is not different. I'm getting it from like NIH.
I know that all the doctors that were talking out about the vaccine and saying it was bad for people got silenced. That should fucking raise so many red fucking flags. It's not even funny, man.
Sure, and then if you look at the credibility of the doctors who are saying that versus the credibility of the doctors who are not saying that, it also should raise flags.
Okay.
So you have to look at all that stuff if you're going to analyze it. I don't know.
Huh? You can trust.
I don't know.
You can trust the governments if you want.
It's not about trusting governments.
What are you talking about? The governments were the one pushing the fucking vaccine. Hardcore. Who makes advertising campaigns for vaccines? Why would you have to do that? Because they know people didn't want to take them, so they're trying to coax people into taking the vaccine. That wasn't even wasn't even tested. Oh, sure it was. There was trials. It takes 2 years for a vaccine to go through trials. They did it in a couple months, and then everybody's just like, "Here's my arm, stick me." I just don't get it, man. I don't get why people would do that. I don't know.
Right.
I'm not saying if it was a vaccine being trialed over years and years.
But that's the thing. It didn't have to be trialed over years and years because it had so many people. They were able to do the trial. Because the problem is normally vaccines take a long time for trials because they don't have that many people to test on in a short amount of time.
Oh, so just test it on the general public? Just say, hey, no, this thing's been tested, but hey, by the way, you guys are the real trial. We're going to see what happens. And now a lot of people are having strokes. I know somebody that just had a stroke in another Discord, and it was that related. Literally talked to the dude when we were in Miami. That fucking guy. I'm glad it didn't get him. He's a great guy too, man. He's a really good dude. Just had a stroke the other day. We'll see. We'll see. It's too early. We'll see what happens here in the future. Especially people that just keep getting these boosters and shit. I don't know, man.
Right, well, there's variants and stuff, obviously. So
crazy.
Different.
we doing here? Now we're gonna go back up. We're down to 2 SD band. Time is it 11? Yeah, 2 hours. Let's get the fuck up out of here, man.
I gotta go too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a new 4 hour on Bitcoin and on crypto. There you go. New 4 hour. Woo. All right, guys.
Yeah. We'll be back Monday unless if crypto takes a mad swing here. In like the next 24 hours, maybe we'll do another weekend stream. I'm kind of busy. I could probably find some time. But yeah, we'll see. If crypto makes a move, I'll definitely try to make it happen. If not, Monday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys. Or Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
I just went to the West Coast, I guess. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Later, dude.